Alright guys, I know a lot of you wanted to see my All-Madden custom set of sliders, and so here they are. I used 12-minute quarters to get about 110, 120 plays. The NFL average is 120. Auto strafe and auto sprint off because I like to be in complete control of my players at all times. Injuries are at 50, so we see some guys go on the IR before the end of the year. Injuries, this is perfect at 50, I think. You get a lot of injuries usually, and it's pretty realistic to the NFL. Fatigue at 53. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. Game speed, slow because All-Madden looks awful on normal, and the animations and gameplay is a lot smoother on slow. Take my word for it. Player minimum speed threshold is at 50 because if you go lower and make guys like Deshaun Jackson and Devin Hester have even more of an advantage, you're going to see them be the best receivers in the NFL, and Brandon Marshall and Larry Fitzgerald are going to be average. Now we'll check out the player skill sliders. We go 20, 0, 40 for passing, and here's the rest of them. But remember, guys, you have to have each category here. So run, defense, reaction time plus block shedding plus tackling equals 75. It has to be 75 or less for it to be on All-Madden. If I go here and I'm like, let's go 41, it's now an all-pro slider set. That little change right there changed the entire set completely. So have that in mind if you plan on tweaking these sliders. Alright guys, and now here are the computer sliders, and they are the exact same as the user. Now the credit goes to Blue Ninja over at OperationSports for making this set. I am using his computer and user sliders, and I believe what this would do is, like, if for some reason I had Tony Romo on my team and the computer had Tony Romo, they would both be balanced. They would be essentially the same on my side as they are on the other side. So this is probably going to give you the most balanced gameplay, having the same sliders, and I'm thinking if you wanted to tweak, you'd want to do the same thing to each side, but you can do what you want with it. We'll check out the special teams now. I go 45 kick power so that guys like Ryan Longwell aren't booting 57-yarders. Field goal accuracy and punt accuracy, do what you want here. I do this because the kickers tend to miss a lot of field goals. I'm talking about the computer kickers. They miss a lot of easy field goals. I don't know if it's much of a problem on All-Madden. I'll keep experimenting, and I'll tell you guys if I change anything, so you can do what you want with the accuracy. Kickoff power, I go 49, so it's a little bit shorter, but for the most part, default is pretty good. Alright guys, here are the penalty sliders I use. You can do whatever you want with these really because the penalties aren't that realistic in the game, so I wouldn't worry too much about this. Just make sure each side maybe gets a few each game, and false start is one of those ones I don't even know if it happens to the user at all unless you try to get computer players to jump off sides, which usually doesn't happen anyways. So the penalties need a lot of work done, and so the sliders are really up to you as the player. Here are my auto subs. I do 84, 88 on the running backs just so Toby Gerhart gets a couple of carries each game. If you are the Carolina Panthers, you want to have like a 60-40 type of deal, I'd bump this up to maybe 90 in and 93 out, something like that. So you get a couple carries with D'Angelo Williams, and then Jonathan Stewart comes in for a little while. I don't think the linemen should be subbing out very often. Same with the tight ends and fullbacks. So go to defense, and I've been messing with the fatigue a little bit just because guys like Christian Ballard and Everson Griffin are coming in and dominating offensive lines because they're fresh, and the offensive linemen on the other side are very tired. So they're dominating because of fatigue. So I turned down fatigue a little bit, and I made it so my linemen on the defense will stay in the game for a little bit longer, and linebackers I don't like to rotate because ours aren't very good in Minnesota. Cornerbacks and safeties, same deal. I don't want the starters going out, and you don't really see that happen that often anyways. So you can do what you want with the auto subs as well, but that's how I use mine. And so that is going to be my slider video for my All-Madden custom franchise set, with credit going to Blue Ninja for the computer and user sliders. He did a great job. I've been having a lot of fun with these, and remember, I don't user pick, I don't user catch, I don't cheese against the computer. I play straight up. I have a lot of fun with these sliders, and I think you will too if you are looking for that All-Madden set that is balanced and fun and realistic. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember, these are franchise mode only. They will not work in play now. They'll play completely differently. I haven't tried them anyways, but I know that's what happens, so I haven't even tried. I don't play now. That's boring. I play franchise. So I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope that you guys are looking for fun franchise sliders to have an enjoyable experience against a computer. Now have a set that you can have fun with. Let me know if you do. I'll see you guys later.